A rescue mission to Grassholm Island. 8 miles off the coast of Pembrokeshire, it's home to one of the world's most important gannet colonies.
We've got 36,000 pairs of gannets here. These are all juveniles. They're this year's birds, and they're just the last ones to leave.
But the island is strewn with plastic. Fishing gear the birds have found floating out in the Atlantic and brought back to build their nests.
So this one is ensnared.
Every autumn the RSPB comes out to cut free young birds tangled in the rope.
Okay. You happy?
So, as you can see here,
It's a bit of a mess.
it's this right leg where it's dug in deeply.
Gosh, that must be so painful for the bird. It's actually gouged through the flesh.
It has. This bird could, as a small chick, have just been sitting in the same spot for a while, starts to move around as the adults come in, and then it just winds itself slowly around the foot. The more it twists, the more it turns, it gets tighter and tighter.
Most of the gannets have left for the year, but for some, the rescue mission comes too late.
We've got
Look at
two dead ones here.
It's such a shame that we can't get to these any earlier, but when the colony is busy, to walk across like this would just cause too much disturbance. So, I mean, this bird is actually from a nest. Well, I don't even know where its nest is, up here. Probably here.
More than 80% of nests on the island are made from plastic. The adults just don't recognise the danger.
There could be as much as 18 tonnes of plastic on Grassholm. Some of it clearly comes from people's houses. Here there's a black bin bag, the crisp packet. Over here you can see some strapping. And there, that used to be around a 4-pack of cans. But most of it is fishing gear. Some of it's been swept from the other side of the Atlantic by the Gulf Stream. It's here in huge quantities, and it's being used by these young birds. A bird that still has its downy feathers. It's heartbreaking.
Every year, the adults bring more plastic onto the island. There's too much to clean up, and it would be too disruptive for the colony.
Birds use the same nest every year, they come back to that nest. And if we were just to take all of that away, if we were to remove all those nests, it would just destroy the whole sort of the way the gannetry is built up over time and the structure of the gannetry. So it's just not an option.
Instead, they do what they can to save the entangled birds. 637 cut free over the last 12 years.
Can you see its foot is actually in there, right in the middle here of all this? I mean, you can barely see it, unfortunately. This is probably one of the worst ones I've ever seen. I'm really surprised. The foot looks quite healthy.
I mean, this is all out of sight, out of mind. You know, people would have no idea that this is coursing through our seas. You know, you go back each year and it makes you more determined to try to do something about it.
Now free, this young bird has a chance. It's up to us to clean up the seas, or the gannet will return as an adult to breed, and the next generation will face the same peril on Plastic Island. Thomas Moore, Sky News.